everyone, and welcome to the RBTV Game of the Week, live from the Dudley Gymnasium. I'm Casey Flota, alongside Anthony Landau and Matt Angio. Tonight, the 25th ranked Bulldogs take on the Illiana Christian Vikings. Guys, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, Casey, I personally think that the Bulldogs will get a run for their money tonight. Illiana Christian is kind of a big team. They do have one kid that's 6'8", who can really go head-to-head with Mark Smith in the post. So this should be a very interesting game. They have a lot of smart guys, a lot of guards, but RB still has that kind of core group. And we'll see Henry Schellenberg take stage tonight. Matt, what do you think?
Well, guys, RB's offense is going to manipulate it. I'm looking forward to a 1-3-1 zone, something like that. But just looking forward to what Danico Jackson can do to start the RB Bulldogs. And let's have a good game tonight, huh?
Well, guys, Illiana Christian is 0-11 against the Bulldogs all time. And looking at this new Bulldogs team who just recently got back in the 25th spot in the rankings, I don't see that changing at all. I talked to Jalen Clan before the game, and he said he was just looking forward to going out playing a hard game tonight, that Illiana Christian's a very good team, and that they're going to give us a challenge. But they just want to play some team ball, get the W, and carry momentum into a very tough game against the number 5th ranked Fenwick team on Saturday.
And that's going to be a big game. And RB they have a 2-day break right before this. So hopefully if they can take care of business here, they can carry the momentum, like Jalen said, into that Fenwick game, because that's a very pivotal game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Fenwick being Simeon that one game.
Yeah.
Great team.
Yeah, Fenwick has really proved themselves. You can't really mess with them. They're a pretty hard team. So the Bulldogs are in. They got a challenge. This is going to be a good basketball today.
But here we go. The Vikings coming off 9 straight wins, trying to make it double digits as they take on the Bulldogs here at Riverside Brookfield. And Skylar Nash wins the tip-off. Henry Trellenberg right there, 2-0 Bulldogs. Henry Trellenberg.
Yeah, and there we go. We'd love to see the Bulldogs come out strong at first, carry the momentum on through the game.
It was a miss by number 10. That was Matthew Zanstra, Danico Jackson, who's had quite the senior year. Can't ask for much more. Pass it to Skylar Nash. Drives in.
Wow. Skylar Nash, just a big athlete, man. He can really get through the paint. And we've seen a few dunks from him before.
Yeah, 6'5" Skylar Nash, the transfer from Whitney Young, trying to make his mark on this Bulldogs team in his first and final season.
Yeah, and Skylar Nash with the 57.47 field goal percentage from the free throw line. Not bad for a 6'5" athlete.
Miss right there. Let's try to go 1-1, 1 for 2. Very nice view on Skylar Nash right there. And he goes 0 for 2 on the line. We got number 3, Chandler Kimmel. He's driving in, double guarded. Back to Kimmel. Kimmel was covered by a Clannon.
Yeah, it looks like Mark Smith is really coming out of the paint, which might be a little bit risky for the Bulldogs.
Ooh, Mark Smith with a block right there.
Good defense there, and he gets the rebound back. Nice there by Mark Smith getting the block and getting the defensive rebound. And the no-look pass there. And gets his rebound back.
Oh, man. Mark Smith's definitely, he's got to work on those layups. Those are easy second, third chance opportunities. And it might not really, it's close now, but they'll really count in the end. Seem to not be able to make their layups tonight. Oh, there's Jalen Clan. He lost control of the ball.
Jalen Clan got blocked right there.
Yeah, here's number 23. That was John Gibson.
And the Bulldogs got to start making those layups. Those are the easy shots. Those are the ones you just got to get. And Mark Smith, another block there and a foul. But the Bulldogs, Mark Smith had 2 chances to get that rebound and go back up with it, and the same with Jalen Clanton. Those are easy shots. Those are the shots you got to get because they're a lot easier than those long-range bombs from three-point line.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs, if they really want to keep everything staggered right now, they seem to be a little bit out of their place. They need to slow down the ball when they're coming up the court so they can get everything set, get a play going through.
Guys, well, I just want to point out that the Bulldogs are currently 7-0 undefeated when playing at home, but the Vikings are 12-2 when playing on the road. So it's a pretty good matchup tonight. And as we see, a 2-0 with already a minute done. It's definitely going to be close.
And the Bulldogs are a very high-scoring team in comparison to, of course, Illiana Christian, who tends to be in the 50 and 40-point ranges at the end of the games. But Bulldogs are higher in the 60, 70-point range. So let's see. There's a lob there and a miss. They've run that play multiple times for Skylar Nash since he's come on the program, and usually they convert on it, but the pass was a bit high for him and he couldn't convert.
Yeah, folks, you can definitely see Danico Jackson and Jalen Clanton on the break all of the game.
Well, guys, Danico Jackson, he loves handing out assists. He has 53 assists this season so far, and he has 36 steals, so he makes plays, guys. Look for Danico Jackson to try to extend this lead.
And also to build on that, Jalen Clanton has 32 steals. He's the second most on the team, but he also leads the team with most points with 220. So he does it on, not only does he score, but he also does great passing.
Yeah, and that's a perfect combination. If you are going to make a steal, you got to be fast, and Jalen Clanton is fast.
Guys, Mark Smith just missed his third layup, this is not good for this Bulldogs team if Mark Smith cannot make these easy money points. These are what you practice 100 times a day. You take 100 layups, and Mark Smith looking like he needs to calm down and use the backboard.
And both teams right now, they're looking a bit crusty on each end as Jalen Clanton takes a three and misses. A couple air balls here on either side. So the teams both look like they're kind of cold coming out here. So let's see how the Vikings will convert on this play. It looks like they're trying to set something up, going isolation on Nash. And a drive there, and a block. Oh, but a foul.
There's no foul.
Yeah, and as of right now, Bulldogs aren't shooting amazing layups. If you're going to miss them, you want to get offensive rebounds in. That's what we're going to be having to look at.
And Mark Smith picks up his second personal foul, and that's not good with the first 2 minutes here.
This is senior Matthew Zandra shooting 2 free throws. Next on the first. But
Ryan Cecinas is in for Mark Smith.
Ryan Cecinas, he's the sophomore, and he started before Skylar Nash came back, and he is a great three-point threat, guys. Ryan Cecinas has he's 33% from beyond the arc, so look for him to maybe get in the corner and take a three. Skylar Nash, he draws up. There he goes, Skylar Nash. He extends the lead to 3.
Yeah, and to mention, Skylar Nash is playing center right now. He's taking the spot on Mark Smith.
Mark Smith needs a break.
Yeah. Well, he just needs to get his head on straight for right now.
Oh, nice field there.
That was a very nice basket by Bo Hofstra. A very nice basket. Danico trying to make a play, passed it to Cecinas, to Trellenberg, to Clanton, Skylar Nash. Ooh, I thought he was going to take a 3 right there. But, he gets stolen from Nash trying to be too fancy. Oh, Jalen Clanton did not like that call right there.
That's not a good call. And that's not a good foul either. On the body contact, especially at court.
But that was definitely not the call Jalen Clanton wanted.
Yeah, that was just early on in this game. The refs should have a fresh mindset. Bad call.
And here we go. Bo Hofstra passed it back up top. Number 10, Matthew Zandra passed it to Beholds. He's trying to make a play. He drives in, passes it. Number 3, Zandra ends up with the ball. Shoots from the free throw line, gets the friendly roll.
Yeah, the Bulldogs defense is just not looking like it's straight on,
6-5 Vikings. Vikings have never beaten the Bulldogs. Oh, that looked like it would be a foul, but all ball. Kimmel finds number 45. Somehow makes it into Behol's hands. Oh, that was an air ball. We'll call that a pass.
Skylar Nash in that play, he lunged out of the ball and then he just kind of did not go back on defense. He could have contested that shot. Maybe he got in a block, but he's got to watch out. And he just has to put your hand in the passing lane. Don't go out and lunge.
Oh, there's
Henry throws up a 3 right there.
Yeah, Henry, a little too much. He's 54% on 3. The Bulldogs, they love double teaming. That's how they beat the Fenton last time by 46 points. Double teaming. That's how the Bulldogs are going to cause all these turnovers, and that's how Danico Jackson gets a lot of his steals this year.
Yeah, it looks like the Bulldogs are still trying to warm up right now, but hopefully our defense will come in sync.
Yeah. That's right now with the ball, Ethan Beholz, guarded by Cecinas.
Cecinas is that young potential. He was starting at the beginning of the season, but ever since Schellenberg came back to start, he's been coming off the bench, and hopefully he can contribute. He could be the sixth man and can contribute some very significant minutes. McCluskey isn't too big on using his entire bench, but I think we're going to see a lot of play from Cecinas. As Danico strips it there, and let's see what kind of magic. There's the magic.
Schellenberg, there we go. But guys, as we look at the clock, it's been 6 minutes already, and no one's at 10 yet. I find that hard to think about because the Bulldogs have such a strong offense and not be able to put up that many points as we see number 10, Matthew Zandra, making it 10-7.
Well, it's hard to say that it's a low-scoring game while the Bulldogs' defense is not doing so well. The Vikings just seem to be coming in sync too with the offense, so they're both teams are warming up.
Jalen Clanton makes his first three of the night, puts it at 10-10 with 1:45 left in this first quarter of play at the Dudley Gymnasium. Here we go. It's Kimmel. Kimmel, he finds number 13. 13, a very nice move on Henry Schellenberg. Ethan Beholz. Danico, he tries to start off a quick rush at it. Oh, the Bulldogs have missed so many layups. It's hard to.
There's a foul right there. It looks like a blocking foul.
But how are the Bulldogs missing all of these layups when Mr. McCluskey, during practice, he stresses the basics and the fundamentals, and they're just not.
Free throws and layups. Two of the easiest shots.
Here we see 4 subs come in. We see Trellenberg, Nash, Clanton, and Danico Jackson all being subbed out. Anthony, what do you think about that?
Well, you know what? Ryan Cecinas, like Anthony said, he could be a really good six-man. If anyone remembers, James Harden was on the OKC Thunder as a six-man. Look at him now. He's a Houston Rockets starter. And Ryan Cecinas, yeah, he could be a good. He can actually become a starter. He's a really good player.
And these third chance, fourth chance. Randall with the fourth chance opportunity gives the Bulldogs another tie. And guys, this is already. There's been 3 lead changes already in the game. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a close game.
Yeah. Closer than I would have imagined. I thought the Bulldogs were going to come out here, take a huge first quarter lead as we enter the final minute of the first quarter. Jalen Brooks, he's a junior. Passes to Calvel. Rando posturizes.
Another post move layup right there, missed.
And you see the whole bench come out here. I was kind of wrong about that whole rotation thing, but the whole bench is coming out contributing a lot of minutes here. It was pretty good.
Yeah, there is 28 seconds left.
We're into the final half minute. The Vikings might look to try to get the final shot of the quarter here. It's number 13, Beholz. He was looking for number 45, Bo Hofstra.
Good defense by number 21 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, out of bounds, but 22 seconds left on the clock for the Vikings to try to take a lead. It's 12-12 right now here at the Dudley Gymnasium. Number 10, Matthew Zandra. He passes it to number 15. Finds number 21, back to Zandra. Guys, I'm going to see, I think Matt Zandra's going to be taking the shot here. 6 seconds left. He's looking, he finds Zandra. He takes a 3. Oh, Matt Zandra barely into the ring. And we're going to end the first quarter of play. Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs 25, Bulldogs 12, the Vikings 12, as we enter the second quarter of play.
Yeah, really right now, I think the Bulldogs really should stop playing the double team defense because the Vikings like have 3-point shooters around the corners, and having double teams is just going to leave those 3-point shooters wide open, and that team can really shoot. So they really need to change up the defense and have a talk about it right now.
And I think the Bulldogs need to start taking better shots. Right now, they're either driving the lane or they're forcing a 3. I think they need to set up a play here and try to get something good going.
And we definitely need to see some big points out here this next quarter from Mark Smith and Danico Jackson, who both have 0 right now. And Jalen Clanton, he has 3 points. I was hoping to see Skylar Nash, Jalen Clanton, and Nico Jackson putting up at least 4 or 5 points each, maybe even this quarter. But 12 to 12, it's a close game. It's good for TV.
They also make it up a lot in the defensive end. I mean, we don't see a lot of points, but there have been a lot of blocks, especially from Mark Smith, Skylar Nash, I think. So it could be a lot worse. It could be 20 to 12, but the Bulldogs have played defense, and they managed to tie it here at the second quarter.
Yeah, defense is very mixed up right now. It's a whole combination of things.
And we have Jack Hilligans throwing in the ball. He can't find anyone open. He finds Beholds, who has 2 points and 1 foul.
There they go with the double team defense again.
Yep, but there's always a guy open. They find number 10. Number 10, he missed. It was Matt Zandra, who's not made a. I don't think Matt Zandra's made a. He has 2 3-pointers, but not all of them are falling.
Yeah, Matt Zandra. Again, he was wide open. The Bulldogs still playing with that double team defense. It's not going to work though. It's going to hurt them in the end.
Guys, the Bulldogs haven't played a basketball game in 8 days. Their last game was last Tuesday against St. Edwards, where they won 74 to 41. And so they need to get back in the rhythm soon, or else they're not going to win this game.
Well, you know, coming off a game, especially from a long break, and you're winning by 30 points, it's kind of hard to not be laid back against this team.
That's a tough foul there.
Jalen
Brooks, my bad. Jalen Brooks should have just went straight up instead of jumping into it. That's an easy foul you can get for 2 points right there.
That's what you got to do. Make sure your hands are straight up.
Here we have number 3, Chandler Kimmel, looking for his first 2 points of the night. He does not get the friendly bounce there. He'll try to make it 1 for 2. But it's crazy right now, guys, that Bulldogs are just making some stupid mistakes. 8-game break, you see some of those are gonna, they're gonna happen, but not all at once at the beginning of the game. They need to come together as a team, do what Jalen Clanton said, play team basketball, and come back and win this game.
Yeah, the Bulldogs need to look up for a play right now. All of it's been fast-paced. Need to slow it down.
Guys, I'm excited next year for Amari Smith. As we see Ryan Cecinas knock down a 3, but Amari Smith is a junior, and he's been learning from Danico Jackson. And every time in practice, he's playing against Danico Jackson in the scrimmage, so I'm excited for him.
And there we go, Ryan Cecinas. That's the guy right there that you need when you're down by a few points. You need the team to get back up. That's why he's a 6th man.
Yeah, one out of every 3 3-pointers he shoots up will make it in. If we look at the stats, he is a 22 of 66 on 3-point attempts. Make it 23. And there we go, Chandler. He gets a very friendly pop. Chandler Kimmel. He's 6'1", and he is a senior. This is his final year for the Vikings, who are 15-3 and are 5-1 in the Metro Suburban Conference.
Yeah, and Chandler up to the free throw line again.
Amari Smith, a very nice pass.
That's the piece we want to see from Randall. We did a very good job there.
There we go. We want to see layups being made.
He's got 4 points. He leads his RB team in points right now, Calvel Randall. Surprised to still see all the starters on the bench, but
And the three-pointer goes again.
that was Matthew Zandra for 3. He's got 9 points, guys. Matt Zandra is the scorer for this Vikings team. That's who needs to be double teamed. There's a foul. James Kosminski will shoot 2.
And so the Bulldogs might have 2 problems here. They're either going to one person, that's not working, but they need to try going to more and more people, spread the ball around. Maybe everyone should get a touch. Everyone should have a chance to score, because right now, 4 points is your leading scorer right on the field. So maybe that's not working out for you.
Yeah, we really want to focus on making our free throws and making all the layups that we take.
Matt, why do you think that the Bulldogs starters, their core, Mark Smith, Henry Trellenberg, Skylar Nash, Danico Jackson, and Jalen Clanton are all sitting on the bench right now still?
Well, they got to get the game plan down, because at the first quarter, things were not looking as good. The bench right now is playing really good, bringing the energy back, bringing the game back. Like we said, Ryan Cecinas, great 6th man. Good scorers. We got Randall in the post.
Jalen Brooks, James Kosminski, who just went 2 of 2 on his free throws. giving the Bulldogs a 19-17 lead as we enter the final 6 minutes of the first half.
And it's good that you point out with the bench bringing in energy here, because maybe the bench can get something going and the starters say, wait, we're better than the bench. We can play a lot better than they can, and hopefully it's kind of a inter-team competitive spirit where they can come out and show us like, we're better than this, and we can play a lot better than this.
Yeah, because I look at the Bulldogs bench right now, who has all the starters, all 5, and they've all looked dejected and drained. They do not look like they played a great quarter, and they didn't.
Yeah, as you can hear, the crowd is screaming Matt, and that seems to be the Viking scorer right now, trying to shake him loose.
Yeah, but with the 6th man, it's just come alive, guys. They were all sitting down. Now they're all at their feet, and it's going to get pretty loud.
It's tough to actually hear the screaming so loud. They're right behind our ear, but that's good to have that home court advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, a tough three-pointer there, and they almost got the rebound, but it's tipped back. As it goes coast to coast, and a nice pass there.
Oh, it was Matt
Zandra.
Zandra.
Look for Zandra. Zandra, oh, missed.
There we go, got the rebound,
He was
push it
trying
down,
to-
get some momentum.
Yep. Amari Smith was 5'8". He was trying to take advantage of that height. He could not. And Jalen Brooks gets it throws it in. Makes it a 21-19 Bulldogs lead. 5 minutes left here in the first half.
And we're seeing the starters getting ready to enter this game as another steal, but a foul called. So maybe the starters, they're all going to come in right here, and let's see if the momentum switches up really quick.
All 5 starters, Jalen Clanton, Nico Jackson, Mark Smith, Henry Schollenberg, and Skylar Nash, all checking back into the game.
And right there was a replay of Randall missing his layup, and then Jalen Brooks getting the backup.
Let's see how much energy these starters have as they try to preserve a 2-point lead, and hopefully they'll all stay in before they won't get checked back out again.
Yeah, we got the matchup of the game right now, Nico Jackson versus Matt Sandstra.
Yeah, Matt Zandra right now leading with 9 points. Next highest points is Calvel Randall and Henry Trellenberg, both at 4 apiece. And right there, that was Bo Hofstra.
You can't
for
really
3.
get much better on that shot. That's hard.
Henry Trellenberg.
Answers right back there with a
Very nice. He's got the and one. You know, Anthony, you got a saying, right? Put it on a platter and call it a hot dish. I don't say it as well as you, but
There you go.
Trellenberg looking to make it a 3-point play, convert. Henry
And all
happy
that
to be
matters.
back on the court and helping this Bulldog team as there's been so many lead changes in this game, it's crazy. 24-22. Anthony, what do you see happening in the final 4.5 minutes?
Well, hopefully here, I'm thinking that the starters will finally get that momentum they need, but I still think the Vikings are going to keep getting closer and getting closer. I don't think that RB is going to get up to 10 points, maybe 7 points maximum, but Illiana Christian's still going to fight back. They're a tough team.
Yeah, and guys, I did mention earlier, maybe they should play a zone. The Bulldogs need to play like a 2-3 zone. You got 3 guys in the back, in the paint. Make sure that you got the corners covered, because that's where the Vikings are taking their threes right now, especially Matt Zandstra.
Yeah, because last time we were on RBTV, the Bulldogs were already up by 20 against Fenton, and there was definitely a big blowout. And I thought that the same was going to happen here, but oh my, this 6th man is energetic. They need to try to get this RB offense and starters back into this game.
There we
Yeah,
are.
Matt Zandstra trying to go around to Nico. He finds number 22.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bulldogs need to watch the corner still. It looks like a blocking foul right there. Jalen Clanton,
That's his second.
second foul of the game.
Yep. That's 8 fouls already for these Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. And there's still 4 minutes left. They do not want to put these Vikings into the super bonus.
Oh, and there we go. Number 3 at the free throw line again. Making his free throws could be the advantage for this team.
Chandler Kimmel, who has 3 points, looking for his 4th, gets the lucky roll, and it's a tie game. Trellenberg, oh, I thought he was going to make a 3. Oh, he gets his own rebound. Tip pass, Clanton keeps it in.
There we go.
Clanton to Trellenberg. Trellenberg does not get it, but Mark Smith got his own rebound. Guys, back in middle school, I see Gross Middle School. You see Jalen Clanton and Henry Trellenberg. They were both passing it to each other in middle school, and you see that they've grown a tight bond.
Yeah.
And they are happy to be playing together on this varsity team.
Yeah, that's a blast from the past right there.
Yep. As we see Jalen Clanton, Skylar Nash wide open. Oh, hits the front of the rim, but
and there goes Skylar again.
Skylar flying. Oh, Mark Smith to Trellenberg. Trellenberg, a floater.
And layup missed again. Layup after layup.
Oh, Jalen Clanton saves it. Oh my, guys, 4 chances, no points. And here we go. We see RB had 4 chances, no points, and in 1 chance, Chandler Kimmel.
Yeah, Chandler Kimmel is going to be the player of the game alongside Matt Zanstra for the Vikings.
Matt Zanstra, that's a name that's going to be hard to pronounce all night. But toilet ringer for Clandon. And here we go, 3 minutes left. It's 26-24 in favor of these Vikings, looking to extend their streak to 10.
Tough shot there, and the Bulldogs are getting a couple bad runs here.
No, that was
a lot of missed shots, and they're not securing the rebound, so maybe that's something they got to do. As Nico Jackson, he's holding the shorts of his defender as Clinton goes for 3. And hopefully that'll keep him going.
But Zanstra's the first one to make it to double-digit points. He has 11, but Clanton, it's his second 3-pointer of the game, cuts the lead to 1 for these Vikings. And Kimmel and Zanstra are the 2 guys the Bulldogs need to keep track of, as we see Jalen Clanton is covering Kimmel, Zanstra by Nico Jackson.
No, that shouldn't happen. If you got 2 guys in the post, that should definitely not happen. There should be a block shot. And there's Mark Smith.
Wide open Mark Smith. He made his layup.
That's the shot we want to take. I always say the big man's got to make that shot.
Yep.
And it's the same play they ran on the other side. He was going to shoot it, but then he faked for the pass right to the man in the post.
Yeah, Zanstra, here we go to...
Yeah, the good thing about Matt Zanstra is that he's a right-handed player, and he always drives to the left.
Oh,
that's always a good technique.
Chandler Kimmel, the 3-pointer. He's got 9. Bo Hofstra has 9, and Zanstra has at 11. And it's 33-29 in favor of these Vikings with just underneath a minute left in this first half of play. But guys, do not go away when the halftime reaches, because the Riverside Brookfield Pupettes will make a performance live at halftime. Well, that's something to look forward to. So we see.
And here comes the inbound by Danico Jackson. He swings it to Brian Cecinas. And there he goes and takes it in.
Nice fake and drive. Good fundamentals there by Cecinas. He notices that his defender's up, so takes advantage of this space and drives it in. And good pull-up shot there.
Yeah, definitely hard shot to take.
Here's Zanstra, covered by Danico. Oh, and they cause a turnover. And Jalen Clarence, Skylar Nash wanted that dunk. I saw that coming, guys, but Skylar Nash definitely called for that ball there. Something that would have brought this energy level. And
there we go, great steal.
Guys, Skylar Nash wanted to bring the roof down right there. Jalen not able to make his layup. Danico right there.
Good hustle by Danico to follow up that shot. And Jalen kind of got away with a foul there, but he managed to keep the ball secure and go up for the hard layup. A good thing Danico's there, but there's the foul that.
Guys, it took 15 minutes, but Danico Jackson is on the board with 2 points. A little bit of a shocker that his first 2 points came in the final minute of the second quarter, but anyway, you can't have the nights that you want all the time.
Yeah, and that puts Jalen Clanton at 36 steals for the season right now. You mentioned
all the RB scores have finally scored here, like I was saying. Get all the starters scored, as we see Amari Smith come into the game. There's that free throw goes down. But now all the starters are scoring, and a little more momentum here as RB is surprisingly back on top. Just a minute ago, they were down 4 points. So momentum switches very quickly in this game.
Yeah,
guys, we're tied again. Final minute of regulation. Final minute of the first half of play. Amari Smith in for Danico. No, Danico's out there. No, he's not.
Danico falls hard.
Danico Not able to get open there for the defense. He's lucky. Here we have Skylar Nash taking the ball up to Danico. Danico finds wide open Ryan Cecinas. Ryan Cecinas is just in his second three-pointer of the night. He has 8 points.
There's your sixth man right there, bringing up the energy.
He's a sophomore, guys. 2 more years, and he's gonna be the Danico Jackson. He makes his senior year. Go Hofstra. Hofstra looking for.
There you go, good steal.
By Danico. Danico's got Cecinas. Cecinas has 10 points and 1.
Great steal and great pass by Danico Jackson. That's what he does, steal it and pass it.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do with 2 seconds left on the clock, and right now he's getting a free throw.
Danico Jackson with his 3rd assist of the night. Ryan Cecinas here to try to convert the 3-point play. He misses, but Henry Strellenberg,
Didn't notice that there was not that much time left.
Guys, it's 40-35 in favor of the Bulldogs, 25th ranked team in Illinois, and it's a very close game. And we see that the leading scorers right now is Ryan Cecinas, and it's crazy. But the Bulldogs, if they want to win, they're definitely going to need to play strong defense and make their fundamental plays. Currently, the Bulldogs are up 40-35 over the Vikings of Illiana Christian. Your guys' thoughts so far of what we've seen on the first half?
Well, the Bulldogs kind of came out a bit crusty, so did the other team, a bit slow. So now I want to see they should be a bit more warmed up here. But they got to run for better shots. They've been forcing up a lot of threes, trying to throw up a lot of layups, and they're not getting the rebounds, so they have to secure the rebounds. And the number one thing here is you got to watch out for fouls. Right now, it looks like Jalen Clinton has 3 fouls and Mark Smith has 2 fouls. So foul trouble is going to be key here, especially in the second half.
Yeah, Jalen Clinton, who's 65% on the year for free throws, he went 1 for 2.
Yeah, not to mention Chandler Kimmel has been to the line many times for the Vikings.
Yeah, here we have, you got to watch out for Kimmel, Bo Hofstra, and Matthew Zanstra. So anything with Stra at the end.
And we got Mark Smith playing good lockdown defense in the paint right now.
Yep.
That Matthew Zanstra, I think, or
Zanstra.
I think he has 11 points here in the game. I think he might have the game high here.
Yeah.
So the Bulldogs should really focus on maybe locking him down. Danico Jackson's on him now, and Danico's a great defender as he gets a foul there. So Danico's going to want to watch out on foul trouble too.
Yeah, Zanstra and number 3, Chandler Kimmel, both tied with 11 points. And the Bulldog leader right now is Jalen Clinton with 9 points. There we go, Bo Hofstra gets the ball. He passes it to Chandler Kimmel. Kimmel, bad communication. Doesn't result in a turnover. Now it does. Henry Strellenberg with the assist there to Bo Hofstra. Right to him. That was a very nice play.
And it looks like it might have been off Skylar right there.
That was
Skylar's
right
foot.
off of Skylar Nash's foot.
It looked like, I think it looked like it bounced off Nash's leg. Let's see how they call. And they call it in RB's favor. So maybe the ref saw something differently.
Guys, from our view, it looked like Skylar Nash went off of his foot, but referees, they're running. They don't have to sit here like we do. And RB's definitely lucky to have the ball right now.
Very great hustle. That's the hustle you need to win games.
Danico Jackson right now, he has 2 points and 3 assists. Skylar Nash, he can shoot from that deep. He can shoot from the blue line. I've seen it. Jalen Clinton right there from the blue line.
Hard shot, but he gets the lucky chance there. So that's, hey, I'm not arguing with that. I'll take those 3 points any day.
Yeah, amazing shot. He's at 11 points, but he's still in foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls right now.
RB has taken a 7-point lead. That's the highest they've had all night.
Block shot.
Number 3, that's a Chandler Kimmel.
Nice defense there by Clanton. He stripped him first time, and then he went straight up. So then he got the air ball there and out of bounds on the Vikings.
Bulldogs may need to focus on the defensive rebounds, though. We don't want any second chances for the Vikings. Could be an advantage for the Vikings, though.
Go to Nico Jackson, met at the blue line by Matthew Zanstra. Skylar Nash looking for a pick, didn't get one. Clanton back to Jackson. Jackson to Trellenberg for 3. A little too much power there. second chance opportunity. Mark Smith with yet another rebound. He's got to be close to 10 tonight. Nash to Clanton. Clanton driving.
Taking him baseline, gets blocked, out of bounds.
Tough shot there. I think you should have maybe reset it up and pass it around to the perimeter, maybe get a better shot there. They came on a double team there, so maybe they start double teaming Clanton. We might want to watch out for that here.
Yeah, and in Jalen Clanton's case, you know, he is making shots, but it's kind of hard to not take shots when you're making points.
Zanstra met early at half court by Jackson. Here we go, back to Zanstra. Zanstra, it's number 32. Here we go. Nice shot by Bo Hofstra.
They're very big on that jump pass. The big man gets it in the high post, and then it looks like he's going to shoot it, but then he drops it low to the far left corner or far right corner. As Schellenberg for another pull-up. That's the specialty of the game, pulling up from that range.
He's got 9 points, Schellenberg, and that was the assist from Skylar Nash.
Yeah, and not to mention, Bulldogs are playing man-to-man defense right now, so they will be contributing a lot of energy.
Mark Smith gets a piece of that ball. Bo Hofstra able to get the rebound. Oh, Mark Smith did not follow up. Wide open lane for John Gibson.
You want to make sure you secure that rebound, and if you don't, you want to make sure you get back on defense. It's Skylar Nash for three, and it's off.
Almost tipped in.
Right in.
Tough tip there, almost had it.
Chandler going in too quick.
Yeah,
Takes
he
a
had
baseline.
wide open shot. He took it. Chandler Kimmel, he's got 13 along with Bo Hofstra. And guys, this is a 3-point game, and it is very close. 4 minutes left in this third quarter of play. And Anthony, your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
Well, I'm seeing very good play by the Bulldogs. Still some fouls here and there, but they're doing a lot better. Danico Jackson's, everyone's getting the ball. Jalen Clanton's been doing a lot more shots, but they have to start making those better shots. Clanton drove on that one play, didn't really get the shot you wanted. And you got to watch out for turnovers here because now they're going to get a little more aggressive here in the second half.
Yeah, and both teams right now are very evenly matched. Vikings playing under pressure, doing pretty much good. I mean, they got Matt Zandstrom and they got Chandler Kimmel scoring points for them, so it was the dynamic duo for the Vikings.
And 13 points apiece for Chandler Kimmel and Bo Hofstra. Matthew Zanstra with 11 points closely behind. And for the Bulldogs, leading score right now is Jalen Clanton with 11, as we see a 3-point lead. Close game for the Bulldogs, looking to stay undefeated at home and in the Metro Suburban West.
And Skylar Nash could have, Jalen Clanton was wide open. Skylar Nash kind of forced that play, trying to look for Mark Smith. Sometimes you just got to make a simple pass. He was trying to get him triple teamed in the post. Just find easy passes. They get it to Clanton now. Back to Jackson.
Guys, we're looking to see a full line of subs coming in for the starters. Calvin Randall, James Kensminski, Amari Smith, Jalen Brooks, and Ryan Cicinas all looking to come in on the next stoppage of play.
Good hustle there and a pull-up shot.
Zanstra, low short. Right to John Gibson. John Gibson misses.
And there we go,
Mark
get the rebound.
Smith definitely has double-digit rebounds by now. Clanton, he finds Jackson. Jackson, wide open.
Taking a baseline.
And a bad pass there. He should have just went up with it.
Oh, Gibson gets the lucky roll.
It's the floater right there.
Guys, another lead change. That's close to probably our 5th of the night. These lead changes are coming so fast, and guys, a loss for the Bulldogs would be devastating. It would kill their ranking.
Tough. Kind of iffy pass there by Danico Jackson. Sometimes you just got to make an easy trust pass. But it looks like they're trying to reset it up. He takes a baseline, goes around his defender.
Oh, he did his Steve Nash impression, finds Henry Trellenberg.
Danico Jackson hit hard in the face.
Stoppage of play. Danico Jackson being looked over by Mr. Fry, the fantastic trainer.
There we go. We got a trainer right there.
Might have a bloody nose or something like that. They're setting him down. Looks like he's getting treated there.
And the full line of subs come in, just at the right time, I guess. You never want to see a guy, especially one of our best players, Danico Jackson, get hit.
It looks like he's got a bloody nose.
Looking like they're putting eye drops in his eyes.
Or eye drops.
Definitely hurt from what we saw. Danico Jackson, though, looks like he doesn't have bloody nose. He's just getting his vision checked. we go.
Here's the
1 point
inbound. And
Viking lead.
he's wide open in the paint. Didn't see him.
Oh, Mari Smith should have took that three. He didn't. Maybe look for Cecinas to take a three. Cecinas and Smith passing it back to each other. Have a little game of catch. Cecinas back to Smith. Smith maybe back to Cecinas. Back to Cecinas.
Oh.
Cecinas goes around, finds Jalen Brooks. Jalen Brooks does not make his layup. And guys, second chance opportunity. That was a great ball movement by the Bulldogs. Nothing to show on the board, but definitely great ball movement.
Yeah, the Vikings are definitely playing shutdown defense right now. Bulldogs are having trouble scoring.
Here we go, John Gibson. Gibson being covered by James Kosminski. The Gibson passing it back. Oh, a very nice play. That was James Kosminski blocking Bo Hofstra, wide open Jalen Brooks. And in just a few seconds, we have a Bulldogs lead.
Nice play there by Randall, going up and getting the stymied on the Vikings, and good converting at the other end for Brooks.
Oh, watch the foul. There's the foul.
That's a tough one. You want to make sure you go straight up.
Samuel Vray, the 6'8" center, is about to take 2 shots. Very big guy, Samuel Vray. He's 6'8", 210, and he's just a junior. So we'll have to go through him next year too.
And
Big guy.
He's not a very big post-up player. He kind of sits around on the outside sometimes. That's probably given a lot of problems here in the post because he likes to crash the boards a lot.
But we're here in Dudley Gymnasium on this cold winter night in Riverside, Illinois. And 49-48, another lead change. Illiana Christian with the lead.
Mari Smith taking it up. Ryan Cecinas takes the three.
It's a beautiful shot. He has some arc. That's Ryan Cecinas' 4th three-point basket. He has 4 3-pointers, 13 points. And
4 for 4. That just adds up to his field goal percentage.
guys, he's an unknown star. I would think D'Nico Jackson, maybe Jalen Clanton
moving
would
it up.
be leading scorer for the Bulldogs.
And the foul.
Nice play there. And Cecinas he's got the hot hand right now. So I think he should keep feeding it to the guy with the hot hand. He's a very reliable option. So let's see what McCluskey does here in the last minute and 18 seconds there in the 3rd quarter before we go into the 4th.
Yeah, good call by the coach putting Ryan Cecinas at the 6th man. You know, he can really bring the energy up and bring the points going. 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. That's amazing.
You can tell right from that shot that it was a little too short, too much spin on the ball. Try to make this lead a 3-point lead as James Kosminski. The shot.
Yeah.
And free throws are pivotal here in the final stretch, so you want to start making everything, no flaws here. You want to go no missed free throws.
Everything counts.
Everything counts.
We have 1 minute remaining in this 3rd quarter of play. It is a tight 3-point game. Here we go, number 10, Matthew Zanstra finds number 21, John Gibson barely misses it.
Jalen Brooks with the rebound. Ryan Cecinas wide open on the wing.
Amari Smith. Oh no, wide open is number 3. And he made his layup. He practiced Chandler Kimmel. He's got 17 and he's leading scorer for the game.
And right now the Bulldogs want to slow it down. They want to find an easy pace, want to find a good shot as Cecinas for 3.
Ooh, but he gets it back.
Gets his own rebound. That's been how Bulldogs they haven't been taking advantage of these 2nd, 3rd chance opportunities. See if they can do it here.
Randall takes it.
High off glass.
There we go.
You gotta do the hook shot high off the glass. Calville Randall, he's got 6 points, all of them off that shot.
Very good find by Amari Smith on that play. He was patient and he found the man, hit him at the right time, and the man found the glass and hit that at the right time too.
Yep, great ball movement.
Here's Kimmel, he's got 17, he's the leading scorer of the game. Driving in the middle, he has a shot wide open. Oh, did he call bank?
Yep, that was a good shot.
Amari Smith. Oh, so close.
That would have been nice to have for the 4th quarter.
That would have been great.
Yeah,
but guys,
going in.
we're going in the 4th quarter. It's a 1-point Riverside Brookfield lead, and it has been such a close game. I would have never thought that the leading scorer would be sophomore Ryan Cecinas. He's got 13, and it's just crazy.
Yep, we still got a whole quarter to go.
54-53, and do not change the channel. This is a great game. Even though we got the Bulls Warriors on tonight,
Don't change the channel for that.
Yeah.
I think this is a lot closer than the Bulls Warriors.
We have no idea what the score is, but I mean the Warriors are probably winning.
This matters. This is a local game.
Don't tell me the score. I don't want to know. I have it on DVR, so I want to watch it at home.
Oh man.
As we're entering the fourth quarter here, let's see what lineup McCluskey's going to start with. The bench has been hot, and so has the hand with Cecinas. But maybe the starters might come in, maybe just do a little dirty work inside. But I'm definitely thinking Cecinas is on the floor.
Yeah, do we stick with the hot-handed Ryan Cecinas, or do we go back to Jalen Clanton, Skylar Nash, and Danico Jackson?
I'm thinking keep Randall on the floor and keep Cecinas on the floor, because right now they're producing numbers and they're producing boards.
Yeah, especially at the beginning of a quarter after a timeout break. You need Ryan Cecinas to get that momentum back up.
And Mr. McCluskey is elected to stick with all the subs at the start of this quarter. And here we go. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes left to decide this game. Possibly the Bulldogs' fate in the top 25 teams in Illinois.
This is going to be some great basketball. Hopefully the best we've seen from them all season. As Amari Smith.
Taking
he gets tripped.
Wow, there we go.
Oh, and slow to get up is number 10, Matthew Zanster. He's going to need some attention.
Yeah, there's the hustle. And he's just shaking it off.
Yep.
He's a little dizzy, though.
Definitely off that hard hit to the ground.
Ryan's going to be looking for the three-point shot. Look at him. He's right in the corner.
Oh, look for the cross court.
Oh,
he's
Randall's blocked.
by
Puts it
number
up.
32.
Got to secure that. Oh,
Jalen Brooks is going to go to the line, and his field goal percentage from the free throw line, he is a 3 for 10, 30%.
Well, hopefully I can change the night.
Yeah, hopefully
not a lot of free throw attempts by Jalen here, but hopefully he can convert on these two.
rocking the yellow socks.
Nice.
Makes his first.
That's a critical free throw. Everything here, everything counts.
Guys, this is a very close game. Anthony, what do you think is going to happen in this final fourth quarter of play?
To be honest, I don't know. It's been back and forth here and there, but hopefully it's looking like the Bulldogs have a little momentum going their way with a 3-point lead, which doesn't sound big, but in this game it is.
Yeah,
and hopefully we can get a stop right here.
Yeah, Anthony, if you remember, when we broadcast against Fenton, it was a 40-point lead, and that was...
Right now it's almost a 4-point lead, so a lot different game. It's going to get harder from here in the second half of the season.
Bulldogs,
Yeah, and look at the Bulldogs defense, just shut down everyone.
You know, if you paid $3 to get in this game, you got your money's worth. This is a great game.
Oh,
There's the foul.
tough foul there. They played very good defense, but now you just got to secure the board. They had a chance to secure the board, and here come the starters. So let's see if the starters can make a mark on this kind of small lead.
Guys, I don't like this move by the Bulldogs, taking out the hot-handed Ryan Cecinas. You know, when you're up by, when the game's tied, and we've seen so many lead changes, so many ties, a 3-point shot is like a dagger through the chest for these Vikings, and he's on the bench now. I don't see him coming back in until late in the game.
Well, you also got the option of Schellenberg and Clanton and Jackson and even Skylar Nash with a 3-point option. They haven't been hot, but if McCluskey trusts his starters, I think I can trust in my starters too.
And Mark Smith is there too. Not for the threes. Has Mark Smith even attempted a 3-pointer? I do not think so.
No, I don't think he has, and he shouldn't be.
Too big to be taking threes.
He should be in the post, and right now he's very critical for getting boards and getting offensive rebounds.
Clanton, he's got 3 3-pointers. Danico Jackson, low 2.
And you got to fight for that ball there, you know.
Skylar Nash poked the ball away. Jalen Clanton's not paying attention. But I want to see some more action Jackson.
Yeah, usually you see Danico Jackson coming in clutch here. He's making big shots. But the whole team kind of has been cold tonight, so.
Yeah, we've had that big 6-man, Ryan Cecinas taking it over.
Skylar Nash with a very big rebound to not allow the two Vikings to get anything. A no-look pass to Trellenberg. Danico Jackson with the assist. Henry Trellenberg is back, guys. He is back and ready to help these Bulldogs win in the clutch.
Yeah, we need to carry that momentum if we want to win this game.
Right now we need to get a stop, and there's the stop, and now we need to convert on this basket right here.
And
Bo Hofstra trying to put a hand in his face, a little too much contact.
yeah, he still gets the bucket, though. He's a strong kid.
This is a pivotal play in the game. Big time players, not big time players. And Henry Schellenberg is a big time player.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, this lead is now 6, trying to extend it to 7 with 6 6 and a tick left on the clock.
Yeah, it looks like the Vikings are falling under the pressure right now.
And Trellenberg converts the three-point play. He has 15. He's the leader on the court in points for the Bulldogs. But Chandler Kimmel is 21 points.
Timeout, Illiana Christian.
Guys, that seems to be the first timeout of the half. Everyone's got all their timeouts left, it seems like.
And that's a sign, maybe could be a sign of weakness. They're trying to find some change in their playbook. And RB's still confident though, so let's see what the Vikings do here in the last 5:53.
Something big to look at is the Bulldogs only have 2 fouls. The Vikings with 6. The bonus would be big if the Bulldogs can get into the double bonus.
Yeah, and like Anthony said earlier in the game, free throws are definitely critical. Everything counts. If the Bulldogs want to hold this lead, make all the free throws that you can.
And we want to watch out for Jalen Clinton here. He has 3 fouls. 1 foul would put him in very bad foul trouble. And if he gets another one after that, he's out of the game. So he has to be very careful, especially the last 6 minutes. He's going to get aggressive, and he's going to stay long because right now he's got 11 points. He's the second highest scorer on the floor. But it seems like Henry Trellenberg has the hot hand here. He must have more points than Ryan Cecinas, I think, by 2. So they should keep feeding Henry.
Yeah, the Vikings and the Bulldogs defense have been shutting down the paint. Mark Smith not able to get any post moves in. Skyler not able to get any post moves in. And all the Vikings big men cannot get layups in.
Guys, with a 7-point lead, the majority, or at least from what I've seen of the Vikings' points, has been from Chandler Kimmel. Look for him to try to shoot some three-pointers. Possibly might even try to force some, which would be good for the Bulldogs. Here we go. Matthew Zanstra, who's been pretty quiet in this second half of play, being covered by Danico. He finds number 23, John Gibson. Back to Kimmel. Kimmel, wide. He finds. Oh.
There's the paint shut down.
Rebound by Mark Smith there.
You're
You
right.
want to secure that.
Now the Bulldogs, they can either try to score more points or try to milk the clock.
Ooh.
Ooh, an offensive rebound. Foul
There's a
by
foul down in the paint.
Danico Jackson. Or they're giving that foul to. Foul going to Mark Smith. That's his third. They're going to try to get Mark Smith into foul trouble and then try to put in their 6'8"
Now I think the smart play would be maybe getting Calvin Randall in the game. I don't know how McCluskey runs his play, but it looks like the 2 big men securing some boards might be a good idea. Mark Smith has been getting those boards, but he's getting into foul trouble here. So let's see if they make a substitution here.
Let's see if they try to force a 3-point shot here.
Yeah, and the Vikings definitely moving the ball around a lot.
Oh,
And there's a block by Mark
Oh,
Smith.
it was we'll call that an assist. Oh man, if we can get a replay on that.
Lucky bank shot, on a successful bank shot off the rim.
Yeah.
Skylar
Oh,
Nash.
Skylar Nash, I thought
Looks
he
to
was.
the post.
Mark
And
Smith.
there you go, your big man.
There's the big man to the big man assist right there.
Big dog's got to eat. Mark Smith, he's got to hit those layups.
Yeah, I thought Skylar Nash was going to try to shoot it through himself, but he's trying to play friendly basketball. Chandler Kimmel
There's the
responds
crossover.
back. He says, I'm going to keep this team to be close. It's a 5-point game.
There he
Jalen
goes.
Clinton.
There's the Action Jackson you're talking about, Casey.
Yeah, Action Jackson, he's got 4 points. Very nice reverse layup.
And Casey said earlier, Danico coming in clutch at the end of the game.
Yep.
Only with 4 points right now.
Oh.
And he gets hit hard.
Oh.
Danico Jackson there with a foul. Oh, and looks like a charging call.
That might be a charging call
I
on
think
Henry.
they called the charge. All right, nice call on the ref there.
There's a blocking foul right.
They're gonna, that was a foul. They gave the Vikings foul and he's gonna shoot 2. There we see a replay.
Good call there, because at the other end, Danico Jackson got hit coming off the screen. So the refs kind of made up for it in that play.
Here we go, trying to make this, if he can make both of them, it would be a 9-point lead. And this is when the tables start to turn. The Bulldogs are taking their lead, and they're going to force the Vikings to try to make these make stupid 3-point attempts.
And Henry Trellenberg at the line. These are critical free throws.
Keyword critical.
Oh, and
He misses,
that's the one you got to make. And you got to get back on defense.
Yeah, he misses the first part of a 1-and-1, no second free throw attempt. This is Matt Zanstra.
There's Chandler.
Chandler Kimmel, almost called him Jimmy Kimmel. That's not the right name.
Oh, and
Oh,
a bad
Skylar
foul
Nash.
with a push there on the back. You got to watch out for that, especially in the post. as they taking the ball out of bounds.
I think
Make sure they don't start making free throws. The Bulldogs have 5 fouls.
one more and that's the
Vikings have
bonus.
7.
Bulldogs, all they need to do right now is milk the clock, and they can have this game be on their way to Fenton. And there's a 3, deep 3. Mark Smith gets the rebound.
Here they're going to start to milk the clock. Danico Jackson slowing it down. You can see he's not trying to make any moves. He's just trying to slow it down. Henry to Skylar Nash.
Skylar looking for the
Skylar
3.
trying to do an ankle breaker.
And right now we're entering the last 3:39, so it might be a bit too early to try to milk the clock. But hopefully the best thing you can do is get a possession and get it to the big man, Mark Smith in the post, because either he goes up and gets the foul or he goes up and makes the basket, and that time he convert. The big dog's got to eat.
Yeah, 9-point game now. You're going to see the Vikings, there we go, making stupid shots, but they're getting lucky. Oh,
Forcing
30.
up shots. They're under pressure.
They're going to have to start fouling, guys. And the Bulldogs are lucky that, Jalen Clanton, he's rushing. And
And 1. Oh, it looks like it's charging.
Charge, Jalen Clanton. They give him a charge? Yeah.
That's an iffy call right there.
No,
One ref did call it a charge.
Called it a blocking foul. And a timeout on the floor, Illiana Christian. Bulldogs up by 11 here with 2 free throws to go.
one free throw about
One
to
free
happen.
throw, my bad, thank
Yeah,
you.
take it. Guys, it's a cold one here in Riverside. It is right around 15 degrees, and just happy to be in here in the warm gymnasium with the loud 6th man, energetic 6th man.
The atmosphere
Right behind her.
is very electric. It's almost like a playoff game. And for a Wednesday night, the 6th man is huge. I mean, very loud. I wasn't expecting him to be this big, but it might be very significant here with the home court advantage.
Yep, this is fever energy.
When you're
There's the 6th man right there in the camera.
When you're 7-0 at home, you got to come and support and keep. Guys, every
Yeah,
night the
look at
6th
them.
man has been here, we're undefeated.
They're all celebrating.
And 6th man. 6th man, they're happy to be on TV. There we go, 6th man.
It's good to see that the fans are getting involved and we're here to support them.
Yeah.
RB's up by 11, so right now, no turnovers, no hard fouls, especially to Clinton and to Mark Smith. That's the one thing you got to worry about.
All right, well, the Bulldogs looking to lock down this lead.
I like how Danico and Jalen were in the same shoes. I like them.
Point guard and shooting guard.
The 2 best guys on the team,
Good matchup.
the same shoes. And here we see the Illiana coaches. We just saw them on the TV.
And here's the free throw.
Oh,
And
Jalen
it counts.
Clanton converts a 3-point play. It makes it a 12-point game. There's 3 minutes left, and it's looking like, unless they start hitting 3 after 3, that this game might be over. Here's a 3.
And there's a forced up shot. Chandler gets the ball.
Oh,
Takes
Kimmel.
2.
Kimmel for 2.
Chandler's got a great close range shot.
The one thing RB's got to do here is just make stops or at least get the rebound.
Here
That's all
comes
they
the full
gotta
court
do.
press.
Yep, here we go.
Now the key for the full court press is to get men in the middle.
Oh, but not when, big
There
man's
he is.
got to eat.
Big dogs gotta eat. Hard hat lunch bill. Mark Smith going to work. He's come up big in this 4th quarter. I think he's had 6 points here at least.
Yeah, I don't think Mark Smith ate lunch today because he's hungry.
Definitely.
Yeah. Here we go. They got to make a play soon. There's only 130 seconds left in this game. And it's a 12-point game still.
Yep.
Need
Vikings
to
just
shoot
trying
a
to force
3.
it in.
Oh, Hofstra back to Kimmel. No, that's.
Yep,
Oh,
there's the
And
block.
there's your defense.
Skylar Nash with the block, and Danico's going to have to slow it down, and they're going to have to start fouling. Oh,
And
no.
they're going for the 3.
Jalen. Oh.
Got to secure that rebound. That's a critical play. We're
Okay,
entering
now.
the last 2 minutes here. So now it's just all
Oh.
hand in the
Oh,
basket.
Jalen Clanton tackling the coach almost.
Good hustle.
Nice stoppage and play. Now the Bulldogs can set up the defense.
All right, guys. So if you're the Bulldogs, do you keep pushing the plays or do you slow down the clock?
Milk that
Milk it.
clock.
I think you're going to want to milk the clock here at least a little bit.
Oh,
Now,
bad
uh,
foul.
On the defense, you're going to want them to get them to take the bad shot. Hopefully they don't make their 3-pointers all the time, but that's a shot you want to take them. And it looks like Illiana Christian was going to take a timeout here.
Good use of the timeout.
Now, you guys, Jalen Clanton seemed to be perfectly right if you're talking about the second half. He said they need to play team basketball and come together and get this W. And the first half, a little iffy, you know, the subs seemed to be the stars of the first half. If I had to name one, it'd be Ryan Cecinas, but the second half, these stars have really shown how they come together, team basketball, and they're making it look easy.
And everyone's scoring. Everyone's, as you can see, Jackson with 4, Clanton with 14, Schellenberg with 15, Skylar Nash with 3, and Mark Smith with 8. And all the starters got they got the hand on the ball, and they managed to get the score. And that's what's going to win. Team basketball. If one guy's not hot, then you got to go to everyone. That's why they call it a team.
And Matthew Zamstra, he's had a quiet second half, but we have number 3, Chandler Kimball. He's got 27 points, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough unless he can start hitting these threes.
Yeah, and both teams are now in the bonus, which could be an advantage for the Vikings. Deep 3.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, here we go.
And now you're going to want to milk the clock a little more. They're going to start probably draw up.
Now you need to get across the court, too.
Oh, that was beautiful between his legs.
And a nice find and a beautiful reverse layup. As Schellenberg getting his hand in the lane, as he's kind of almost got the foul there. You got to be careful there.
Hey, Henry, I think Henry's the player of the game so far. He's got 15.
Yeah, he really stepped up in the last quarter, playing hustle defense. Danico's down again.
Oh, Danico.
And there's hustle by Schellenberg, but he's out of bounds.
Great hustle, though.
Good hustle by Henry. That stops the play. Now the defense can set up, and it looks like the reserves are coming in.
Yeah, you see that smile on Henry's face really quickly, but he's happy to be back, and he is definitely.
And Sam Folk is in.
It's great to see that.
Dean Zieglich as well.
You know, a full Bulldogs offense with Henry Schellenberg, Skylar Nash, everyone back.
Now I wouldn't lay off these Vikings so much. They can still make a couple 3-pointers in the last minute here. So let's just see. We just got to play right defense. Schellenberg's just been playing great defense. As a deep three
from number 21.
And it looks like the Vikings are going to take a timeout. They're down by 11.
That was Jack Hilligans with a 3. He's got his brother on the team, Luke Hilligans, on the bench right now. But
so just right now, the Bulldogs can milk the clock as much as they can. You know, don't turn the ball over and just secure it. You know, no stupid shots.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to force shots. You want to make the Vikings force shots.
The Vikings are probably going to start fouling here, too, in the last minute. So free throws are critical here.
Yeah, Bulldogs can watch out for the full court press. Like I said earlier, you want to have offensive players going into the center so you can get out of that full court press. And 42 seconds left in the game. The timeout break. McCluskey talking to the Bulldogs.
75-64 here.
Yep, Riverside Brookfield. There we go, 6th man, they're into it.
And the 6th man going in again. His shirt's off.
Let's not zoom in on Edwin Rios. Dude, that's Mr. Ducati telling Edwin to not flash RBTV. We need to get some censor.
You might want to censor that.
Yeah, just censor it.
Mr. Ducati is the human 5-second delay.
Yep.
Human censor bar.
Yeah, they're just having fun.
They're having a little bit too much fun on TV.
Ooh, there's a hard foul by Matt Zamstra.
You got to be careful here not to turn the ball over. They're running a full court press. And that's where he gets sloppy.
Let's just say Edwin Rios is not camera shy.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, he's definitely not camera shy.
They're going to take a couple free throws here at the other side.
Yeah, and Anthony said earlier, for a Wednesday night, this crowd is crazy. It's actually a really nice crowd. Everybody's going crazy.
Danico Jackson looking for his 5th and 6th points. This is a 1-and-1 from Danico Jackson.
And critical free throws. And he gets it.
Solid.
Gets one more.
Jackson, 64%. Oh, my bad.
Something to notice is Henry Schellenberg's being looked over by the trainers.
Yep.
Wonder what happened to him.
I think when he hustled for that ball, he maybe hit his back. Got to be careful of that. He's pretty injured.
Yeah, they're wrapping up his back right now.
Here we go. Chandler Kimmel looking for 30. Nope.
And Danico Jackson, not a foul.
Oh, that was a great pass. I like that.
Sam Falk tipping the ball. Dean Zieglich on Matt Zandstra.
Oh,
deep 3.
He's got half-court potential. That's number 10.
Mercy.
Zandstra.
And they're playing full court press, and I said they got to get it in the middle.
Dean Zieglich. Oh,
Ooh,
Amari
almost
Smith.
a hard foul.
There's the hard foul.
Yep.
And Amari's going to shoot 2.
And they're still down by 10 with 10 seconds left. I mean, all RB's got to do is play some hard defense, and they got the win here. Hit these 2 free throws. Don't even forget about defense. Just hit these 2 free throws.
I'm going to call Amari Smith. He's Danico Jackson Jr.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely. It's good to have that type of point guard, and Danico's kind of his mentor. You know, Smith is a bit smaller, but he still got the same handles, and hopefully he still has the same leadership like Jackson.
Yeah, it's almost like that Derrick Rose and Aaron Brooks connection.
Yeah, you know,
Always got to have 2 good point guards.
last game, Amari broke some ankles, and it was beautiful.
Deep
oh,
3.
Oh,
Way up there, rainbow.
Chandler Campbell, he wanted 30 really bad. He's not going to get it, but the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs survive. Move on to 8-0 at home, 7-0 in conference games, and they win by a final score of 79-67. Guys, I think the player of the game, Henry Trellenberg.
I think player of the game, Henry Trellenberg. He made he was consistent all the way through the second half. And of course, I'm going to give a nod to Mart Smith because he made some big plays there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I totally agree. Henry Trellenberg, Ryan Cecinas, and Mark Smith definitely came up clutch.
Henry Trellenberg coming up clutch. And I want to thank all of our crew tonight in the studio for covering this game. And for all of us here at RBTV, I'm Casey Valletta.
I'm Anthony Landau.
And I'm Matt Angio.
Thanks for watching.